Okay. Uh, I think there is a strong possibility these are both still queenless. In which case, I'm probably just going to pull frames out of here, put them in the queen right colonies. Call it good. Yeah, these colonies look very weak. Let's check out this white one first. See if we get, yeah, there's like no bees in here. We may just shake these into that colony over there. Shake all the bees off. Use the frames elsewhere because there's like no bees in here. Yep, nothing. Nothing. Shoot, I could just shake them off right there. There's so few bees on it. Let's see what this frame looks like. It's got to be, what, laying workers? Yeah, I see eggs. That could be laying worker. Trying to look here. The sun. Get the sun over my shoulder here. Nah, there's no eggs there. Nope. And nope. Okay. So really what I'm going to do, pause the video, and I'm just going to walk over and shake these bees off in front of another colony because there's so few of them. I'm going to shake it into that colony that I left open. I still see a couple drones here. That's funny. And that way we'll just combine the two queenless colonies. It ain't gonna matter. And then we'll go into that. Oh, there's some brood in this one, but I bet it's got probably the start of laying workers. Okay, I need to get a good look at this because that'd be great if there's a queen in here. There's a blown queen cup, a couple blown queen cups, but I need to shake these bees off and just get a better look at that brood that I saw. And what I'm looking for is multiple eggs in cells, but I'm seeing single eggs, single larva. Come on. Is there really a queen in here? I mean, those look like good eggs. You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me she's on the side somewhere. They're all marching towards that corner. I'll be darned if there's a queen in here. They're nasing offing towards this corner. I'm just gonna look close and then I can bring you guys in. Boy, they're sure acting like there's a queen in here. I don't see one yet. Surely not. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera. Probably not because it's so dark. Or it's getting dark, but I'll see if you can see it. You're not going to be able to see it. See that? I'll try to find an egg, but they're all in the center. Single eggs in the center. It's the only brood I've seen. There's some royal jelly in there. I don't know. Great. I'm taking extra time here because if there is a queen in here, I definitely want to put her in that other colony. So I'm just taking my time. You shouldn't feel the need to rush when you're keeping bees, you know? If you don't have time to do an inspection or assess them appropriately, then pick another day. Just don't be in too much of a rush. Unless you're getting ready to get stormed on or something. Because that does happen. I'm not seeing anything on there. The only thing is we got bees in the box here. But I don't see a queen. Not that I couldn't be missing her, but... Well, I think what I'll do is I'll pull this off. And, oh, you can't pull this off. They're combined together. That's right, with the resource. Well, that's just lovely. Well, I could smoke these remaining bees out. And we'll go ahead and look at this other side. Maybe there's a queen in here. I doubt it, but... No, see, fewer bees in this one. Nothing, nothing. Nothing. Okay. Nothing on that frame. I will say this. I did enjoy having these resource colonies this year. This was my first year having resource colonies. I definitely had them raise queens a few times and used them. So they did kind of save my butt a few times. A fellow beekeeper in the area needed a queen, so I stole a queen out of one of these and sold that queen. Yeah, this is probably laying worker, right? That looks like a bunch of drone brood. Very few bees left in this colony. As expected. And this is what I expected to see when I opened this up. So, nope. See, no brood in this one. The other one, though, is annoying me. Because there could be a queen in there. And I'm just not seeing her. And what I may end up doing is smoking the bees in there, seeing if I can get the foragers to fly out. And typically, the queen will stay. That could be one way to try to find a queen. At the bottom of a box that you can't take apart. I'm still seeing drones in this colony. Interesting. The bees look fairly healthy, though, the ones that are alive here. No. Yeah, this colony's doomed, so... Again, that's fine. We're just going to shake these bees out into that other colony. Before I do that, I'm just going to smoke them and see what... A lot of those foragers will fly out, and maybe I'll be able to find that queen, if she's in there. I see a couple small hive beetles, which I don't normally see in my yard because the best way to combat those is to have strong colonies. Okay. Nah, I don't think there's a queen here. Maybe that was a laying worker. I've been told they can be surprisingly good at it and fool us. Okay, well, we'll get all these bees out. They'll be flying. They'll find somewhere else to go. And then we're going to have to combine that other queenless one. I think I have one more to check. Yeah, I still have one more to check. Well, we'll put this equipment up, shake all these bees off in that other colony, and we'll go check that other one. So be right back. All right, last one here we're going to look at because I'm losing my daylight. But yeah, I shook out the rest of those bees in those 2 resource colonies and removed all that. So I'll store that in the pole barn for the winter time. So that's a shame, but hey, it's okay. I got my use out of them this year. That's what they're there for. I still have that first colony. If you remember from the last video, I still have that first colony open. If I don't find, well, regardless of what I find in here, if they're both queen right, what I'm going to have to do is combine them, queenless, I'm going to have to combine them with the queen right colony, and I just have to pick which one that I want to do. So let's go ahead and get in here and see how this colony looks. There is some activity at the entrance, but I just don't suspect. These 4 colonies, the 2 resources and these 2 were able to requeen themselves, but we'll find out. I would love to be pleasantly surprised. Pull the feeder off here. That wind keeps changing. That smoke keeps going in all sorts of different directions. What does Cayman say? Smoke follows beauty or something like that? Okay. Wouldn't be too mad to see the queen on here. Typically, I don't want to see her on here, but given the circumstance. This colony's kind of like that other one where there's a fair amount of bees in here. I'm not going to say it's loaded by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nothing like how sparse those resource colonies were. Those things were on their last leg, that's for sure. All right. Take a look here. Oh, man. Oh, we definitely got food. That's good. Losing my daylight. What do we got on here? A little bit of food. Any brood in here? Nope. Nope, but decently heavy frame. Of food. Let's see what this one feels like. Quite a bit of pollen, nectar, honey, capped honey, pollen. Not so much bee bread, which they wouldn't need if they weren't rearing brood. And I don't see any eggs on that one, so onward we go. A lot of nectar in that one, or again, sugar syrup, whichever the 2. Pollen, capped honey, no brood. That'll be a good frame to show you guys here in just a second. Hang on. Okay. They sure are looking queenless to me. So, got your sugar syrup, uncapped sugar syrup / nectar there. You got your capped honey there. You got your fresh pollen that's coming in, that bright yellow, either ragweed, corn pollen. I'm trying to think what else. Maybe aster blooming right now. It's giving these bees a good pollen source. Talking to my fellow beaks, they've been saying the same thing. Tons of pollen coming in, not so much nectar. But again, you're not going to see pollen coming in the colonies that, not very much pollen coming in the colonies on this video or the last one, because those colonies are queenless. So if they're, well, the jury's still out on this one, but I suspect as much. If they're not rearing brood, they're not going to be bringing in as much pollen. Oh, come on. Let's see some eggs. Anything? Oh, wait a minute. Is that royal jelly? Oh, I think it is. I think I see some brood. Hang on. Let me check this side. Okay, I'm going to step out here in the sun. I may end up having to go off camera because I want to look down in these cells here. See if I see what I thought I saw. Out of the way, girls. Oh, yeah. That's eggs and royal jelly. Not much of it. I think this colony has a queen. That'd be freaking awesome. Even cooler if I spotted her. I'd go ahead and mark her for the winter. Yeah, I definitely saw some eggs and royal jelly there. Yep, single eggs. Just starting to lay on this frame. So let's see if we can, let's work our way through the rest of the frames here and see if we get lucky and spot her. That's great. Oh, yeah. Here's a nice fresh frame of brood. Some capped. So I'm just going to scan for her. Let's see if she's on the other side here. That's a good laying pattern. They're backfilling. She's backfilling, but the laying pattern that she backfilled, I can see. She's got eggs all throughout. Just need to find her. Not a huge deal if I don't. Important thing is, I know this colony's queen right. I know they need more food. Okay, I'm gonna keep looking here. You gotta be super, super careful this time of year doing inspections, because if I were to damage her accidentally, guess what? Colony's pretty much doomed. So what I really should be doing is closing this colony up. But me wanting to find her and mark her is getting the best of me. But the smart thing would just be to close this colony up and call it a day. Oh, there's some good nectar, or whatever, sugar syrup nectar in here. Since I'm feeding, I don't know if they're still bringing anything in, or they're just, this is only the stuff that I'm providing them. So that's why I keep saying that. Tell you, lately queens have been doing a remarkably great job at hiding. I've noticed. So I'm being extra careful when I put these frames back in. Trying my absolute best not to squish any bees. Making sure there's plenty of room when I pull this frame straight up so I don't roll my queen. Just wondering if there's eggs on this frame. Not yet. See, I think she's newly laying. But seems like she's already got the hang of it. Any eggs on this side? No. Okay. I suspect I'm not going to find her. I think she's over there somewhere. I missed her. Two more frames to check and we'll be done. And then I'm going to go get sugar syrup and feed. Nope, no eggs yet over here. Okay. That's fine. What is there, like a 2% chance she's on this one? It's happened before. There's some fresh wax out here, though. Okay, that's it. Closing them up. But pleased to say we can mark them queen right. Yay! Always makes a beekeeper happy. So question is, what am I going to do with Mr. Queenless over there? That's still got a lot of bees in it. Let's see if I missed her and I was stupid and put her on the ground. Since I suspected she was all the way on the right somewhere. Let's try this side. I don't see any brood in this frame otherwise. That's a nice breeze. They don't care for it, but okay. Well, crud. She's playing hide and seek very well again. Okay. Go ahead and get this frame back in. Get the feeder back on. Vivaldi board back on. And what should I do with that other colony? Should I combine them with this one? Decisions. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to overwinter this one as a double deep. You can't do that. So since this one's queen right, we'll keep them on the bottom. We'll put the new colony on the top. They'll be elated to have a queen, and there will be no issues. You can do the newspaper, blah-bitty, blah-bitty, blah, but I'm telling you right now, that colony's been queenless long enough. Wherever she is in here, they're going to embrace her with open arms. And she already has a retinue surrounding her down here, so they'll help protect her too. I think a retinue is a fancy term for like a group of bees that are tending to the queen. Not just nurse bees, but like queen bees. It's called a retinue. Okay, so I guess we'll just keep the camera rolling. I'm going to go off camera here and grab that deep and put it on top of this colony. All right. You should still be able to hear me off camera. But yeah, see, there's a lot of bees in that colony. I mean, that's not a colony I just want to shake out and say, sorry, tough luck, because this can really boost this queen-right colony's labor force. And I mean, while I don't plan on doing any fall extracting, if there is a fall flow here, which would blow my mind. But yeah, this colony weighs probably 25 pounds, 30 maybe. Which, all right. There we go, right? I get it. Well, that's an interesting combo, red and orange, huh? Okay. Are you happy now? The answer should be yes. All right. Well, let me get those bees off that bottom board and see if I can't shake them in here. Just try to get all the stragglers that I can. Now, the funny thing is this will give me room, more room beside that huge colony underneath the colony. The mess that I have procrastinated on and put off for forever. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get our Vivaldi on. And there's food in here, so I just think it'll overall to really help boost this colony, get them ready for winter, and hopefully come out jamming and healthy in 2025. I mean, brand new mated queen within just a few weeks ago. Hopefully she comes out of spring, and you know, I may just choose to leave them double deep. I may split her early. That'll be a springtime decision. But I may play around with just 1 or 2 double deeps and see how they compare honey-wise from a lot of my single colonies. And, you know, the proof will be in the pudding. Maybe I've always known that more bees equals more honey. So I know that double and triple deep colonies can produce massive amounts of honey. My argument has always been when people say you can't get any honey out of singles. That's not true. And I can prove people wrong with that. And I have proven people wrong with it. So that's my only thing. It's not that I'm 100% opposed to doubles. I find them more work. And as far as what my goals are, I can get just as much out of singles, or everything that I need or want out of singles that I can out of doubles with a lot less work, a lot less equipment costs, a lot less weight. I have a video out there if you newcomers haven't seen that's called The Pros and Cons of Single Brood Management. If you want to watch that, I answer probably a lot of questions that you new viewers might be having on that topic. So give that one a listen. How are we looking here? Are they nasing offing? Yep, as expected. But yeah, give that video a look if you want to know more about the benefits of single brood management. But again, like I said, I'm not 100% opposed to double deeps. I have had double deeps in the past. I have not had a reason to overwinter doubles in the past 2 years. All of my singles this time of year, I got lucky. They were all queen right. I didn't have to do any combines with queenless colonies, with queen right colonies. But, you know, Mother Nature does what she wants to do. And in this particular case, I had a few colonies, 2 that weren't worth the darn, that just got shook out in here. That one, sorry. And then, which is actually here now. And then 2 queenless colonies that still had a good workforce, a fair amount of bees in there, plenty of resources, pollen, plenty of capped honey, nectar, sugar syrup. And so not something you just want to shake those bees out into the grass and say, oh, you know, that's it. Because, there's thousands of bees in these colonies. So use that, you know, make lemonade out of lemons, and use your queenless colonies, if they're in good size, to bolster your colonies that are queen right, especially the weaker ones. But I don't think I have many weak colonies, right? I mean, if you look at the entrance activity of the colonies I have marked queen right, they look very good, very promising. So I don't know if you can see the entrances to all of these, but they look pretty good too. Of course, it's really late. It's really late in the day, and some colonies are, you know, about to call it quits. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back on this and stuff, but I'm coming right back out here, depending on how long the sun stays up, and I'm going to feed some more colonies. I won't get through all of them today, but I'm going to feed them sugar syrup. So, all right, I think that's it for this video, part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I hope you and all your bees are doing well, getting ready for winter and doing your mite treatments. I hope everything's going well for you and you've got healthy, queen right, well-nourished colonies with 0 varroa. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.